How's it going, everybody? Henry here, and today we are going to talk about calling a web lead. If you don't know what that is, that's basically in the fitness industry, someone can go online, download a free pass or information to get some kind of access or something from your gym, and in return, they put in their contact information, and this allows you to follow up with them and invite you in. So this is someone that, in this case, went online to fill out a free trial pass to try out the gym, and we've got the information, so we're going to call them and invite them in. Alright, so we've got the calling script up here on the screen. As you can see, it's laid out with the employee, so this would be yourself and how you were talking, and then it's got the web lead or the person that you're calling, and I'm just going to play both parts here. So I'm going to use Gold's Gym as an example because that's where I work, and so the script that I've made, that's usually who I give it to, and then I'll just give a fake name for who I'm calling. So the big thing is when I make a phone call, the first thing you'll notice here, it just says hello, their name, this is blank from Gold's Gym, so I assume that I'm calling the person that I'm intending to call. And the thought process behind that is it more than likely is going to be who I'm trying to call. It sounds super salesy when you call, introduce yourself, and ask if so-and-so's there. I mean, if you call your good friend Billy and you're like, hey Billy, it's Joe, you're not going to usually call him, hey, is Billy there, unless you're comfortable with that. So I want to kind of jump that hurdle and be comfortable from the beginning from the call. So it'll start off with, hey Bill, this is Henry from Gold's Gym, and then you're usually going to get a response like hello or hi, and if it's a lead that you've been calling for a while and they've answered before, or you've sent a text message or something, they recognize the number, they may already know who you are calling. In this case, we're assuming that they don't know you are, they just went online, downloaded the web pass, and haven't come in yet, but you have their information that they put in to get the free trial or whatever it is you offer it to capture that information. So hey Bill, this is Henry from Gold's Gym, and then they respond, hello. I'm giving you a call today to find out if you had a chance to use your free pass. So in this instance, it was a free pass that they downloaded, and I'm jumping right into it, kind of just taking control of the conversation, shocking their brain a little bit, not really giving them a chance to think about what's going on, just more, oh, it's Henry from Gold's Gym, let me answer this question. So I asked this question, you haven't had a chance to use their free pass yet, because if they have, that's going to give me a different avenue to talk about, their experience. And if they haven't, it kind of gives me a chance to figure out why not. In this case, they say, no, I haven't used it yet. So I say, okay, no problem. Let me ask you, what made you decide to download the pass? Now, this is a qualifying question. So a lot of times, if they'd have said, no, I haven't used the pass yet, then people would immediately jump right into scheduling them to come in to activate their pass. And that might work, but if you can go ahead and start qualifying them and figuring out what interested them in your gym or downloading a fitness pass in the first place, it's going to help build value when you set the appointment and give you more to talk about when they come in, more than just trying out your gym and you trying to sell them a gym membership. So again, it goes, okay, that's no problem. Let me ask you, what made you decide to download the free pass? And then they say, whatever the reason is. In this case, I said, well, I need to lose some weight. Very common response. Sometimes you'll get, oh, I'm out of town visiting, and all that stuff. So it's helpful to qualify that. But in this case, they want to lose some weight. So, okay, perfect, Bill. Well, we actually have programs specifically designed for weight loss. How much weight would you like to lose? So this is going deeper into what their pain is. So they want to lose a little bit of weight, but now let's dive a little bit deeper. And it's changing the conversation, and it's giving them something that they're interested in talking about, right? They're not interested in talking to a salesperson, but they are interested enough to download a free pass because they do have something they want to do, in this case, lose weight. So let's keep them, interested in what they want and about them. And the quicker and smoother you can do it, then generally the, just more comfortable the conversation will be for both parties, and the better results you're going to get. Okay, I'm not sure. I would like to lose about 15 to 20 pounds. And then perfect, agree upon that. 15 to 20 pounds is very doable. How quickly would you like to reach your goal? So again, this is just qualifying deeper. Just the more value you can build in setting that appointment, the more likely they're going to show, and the more interest they're going to have about making sure they're talking back to you. For one, you want them to ask for you when they come in, but then two, you want it to be important, and you want to sound it different, because if they downloaded a pass for your gym, it's quite possible that they downloaded passes for other gyms, and so you don't want to be just like the other gyms calling and saying, hey, would you like to come try out the gym? We have a great free weight section or whatever. You want to be as specific as possible about their goals. So then they respond, I'm not sure, maybe by the summer. Okay, and summer sounds great. So just to clarify, you want to lose 15 to 20 pounds by the summer. You're basically just summarizing. It shows that you were listening to what they were doing, and it gives you an idea of when they'd like to achieve their goals. That can be very helpful when scheduling the appointment. If they said, I got a wedding coming up or something like that, perfect. Can we schedule you like today or tomorrow? It can help create urgency, because if they have a hard date for their goal, you can easily, push to get them in sooner than if they're like, well, I don't really know. I'm just going to wait till after, the holidays or when my work schedule changes or whatever. It can help build emphasis on getting the appointment set as soon as possible. So they agree upon that, and then this is where you're going to go to, again, reciting what they say and moving to scheduling the appointment. So in this case, we clarified, they agreed, that sounds good, that's what I'd like to do. Then you say, okay, perfect, Bill. I want to show you how you can achieve your fitness goal, losing weight here at Gold's Gym. We have fitness advisors here on staff that can put together a 30-day plan for all our new members, and we can make your target of 15 to 20 pounds of weight loss. Would it be better to come in today or tomorrow? So you're giving them options of when to schedule. You've talked about how when they come in, so you're not going to solve their problem over the phone. You're going to talk about when you come in, we're going to work on a 30-day plan. We're going to talk about how we can help you reach your goal and all that stuff. So you want to talk about what you're going to be doing in the gym. You don't want to try to solve it over the phone, because then you lose the chance of getting them in. And we know fitness is impulse. It's a lot of emotion. And so we don't want to lose that opportunity to close on that emotion over the phone. So in this case, they said tomorrow works better. Tomorrow is great. Would you prefer morning or evening? So they feel like they're choosing the appointment, but really you're guiding them. Morning is better for me. Perfect. I have a 9:30 or 10:45. A lot of people say setting those different time blocks instead of saying like I have 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock helps people remember. Some people even go as far as scheduling it like 9:31 or 10:46, but I think that kind of sounds a little crazy. But so they agree upon 10:45, and then you're going to confirm. All right, so just to confirm, we've got an appointment scheduled for tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. so we can talk about a plan to lose 15 to 20 pounds by the summer. Is that right? And then they're going to say yes, hopefully. And if they say no, then you can figure out, okay, well, what is it? The schedule? Is it the goal? What is it? You can go back and all that stuff. But ideally, they've agreed upon everything, and you're going to work your way through. Then a great follow-up question after they agree for that is you just want to kind of, protect yourself on that appointment and just follow up with awesome, or great, or whatever word you want to use. You want to be excited that everything's okay with them. You're going to say, so now, Bill, is there any reason you wouldn't be able to make it tomorrow morning? The reason I ask is I'm going to have my fitness advisor available so we can outline a plan for you. It's a good qualifying question, because they might say, yeah, I'm working or whatever. You want to get those objections out as soon as possible, so that way there's no reason they can't. And again, it builds value, because they know that since they're agreeing upon it, you're going to be working behind the scenes to have a fitness advisor, personal trainer, whatever, fitness manager, whatever you use in that scenario, even if it's just going to be you, available. So it kind of ties them into the appointment a little bit more. They have a little bit more buy-in, because now they realize it's their time, your time, and the fitness expert's time. So it creates even more incentive, like, okay, I got to come to this. They said, no, I don't work until afternoon, so I'm free. Then you say, great, looking forward to meeting you tomorrow at 10:45. And they say, thank you, see you tomorrow. And that's the end of the phone call, and you get off the phone. I like to send a follow-up, either email or text, depends on, how you guys do your contacting, just to summarize, like, your appointment set at 10:45 with me, Henry. We're going to discuss how you can lose 15 to 20 pounds by the summer, and that's basically how I set it up. So it's a very simple, script. I'm going to put a link for you to be able to access this. I'll try to put it in the description too, but if you'd like a downloadable PDF like this, I'll put it in the description below. But essentially, this should help you follow through. Now, of course, everything worked out perfectly. I will go over some objections in a later video, but this is for an online pass if you want to get someone to get joined on the gym and, help them out. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next video.